inches of snow, a little slush on the ground as you head your commute into work. And you know, you get a little bit of that, and there'll be some goofballs in the next lane that'll cause some problems. So be careful out there. But the snows will once again continue to lift off to the northeast, mainly light, although a few spots from the Poconos, the Catskills, up to the Berkshires could see 3 to 5 inches of snow here. Otherwise, about 1 to 2 inches, generally speaking. And it'll be tapering off from west to east as this clipper moves on through. The numbers not quite as frigid as they've been, so a little bit better here in this department. Some 30s from Boston through the northeast corridor down to around D.C. From there south, we'll see 40s and even 50 around Norfolk, Virginia. Southbound we go, and we'll have that little system forming and a little bit of moisture here, so some clouds will be increasing today, not quite as bright. And the little impulse that was the upper low over the southwest will come drifting across Texas, and it could scare up a few late-day showers near Houston and towards New Orleans. But by and large, sunny in Florida. Look at this, a lot of sun over Tampa. Triple suns. They're stacked on top of one another. It's going to be a nice day here. The rainfall fairly light and sparse across the southern Appalachians and along the Gulf Coast. And temperatures about as warm as you're going to see for a while, so enjoy these numbers. With 60 around Atlanta to Charleston and over to Myrtle Beach, we'll see 70 or so from the Golden Isles of Georgia southbound and some 80s in central Texas. It'll be a little blustery across the western plains, and we'll have that clipper moving on through, and then another little impulse on the front will trigger some light snow, at times mixed with a little bit of rain, but the precipitation will be very, very light. An inch or so here, a little slushy through the Corn Belt, so no real big problems. But we will see a little shot of colder air coming across Minnesota with teens and 20s. Chicago will be in the 30s, still some 20s from Detroit to Cleveland, while we get the warm air over the southern plains states. Now, the big picture as far as the numbers, a cooling trend in the east as each clipper comes on through will reinforce the shot of cool air heading on into the weekend and on into Sunday. So once again, don't put away the winter weather gear just yet. Unsettled weather, we'll see a little bit of morning rain with that low developing and sliding east on Thursday. The low in the northeast will create the snow, and then that will begin to diminish, but the winds will not. It'll be a bit blustery here right on through Saturday, and we'll see some rain impede on the west coast as we work our way into the weekend, but that should be relatively light.